Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. We are going to be continuing our pattern ready for winter. Here is where we left off in the last video. We'll take our new string and we will thread through the last bead we added, which is where we tied our knot, and we'll also go through the next connecting bead. And we're finishing off this row with crystal. So we can just start by adding and then cross. And then connect. And just repeat that. Now, just as a reminder, we keep our finished rows to the right, and then we add to the left string, and we connect with the right string. And I just went through our last connect bead, so that this will be our last set, where we add to the left and then cross with both strings. Now we'll take the right string, or it's the string that's coming in towards our finished rows, and we're going to add 2 to it, and then we're going to cross with a third. Now you want the string that is coming away from your finished row, and our next row starts with all crystal, so we'll add 4 crystal beads to our string. Let them slide down, and we'll find the first one. Go through it again, same direction as the first time. Take both strings and make sure that your work is to the right. Now we'll be doing white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's not 11 sets, that's just we count 11 center beads when we go to check to see how far we've gone. So we add to the left, cross, and then connect with the right. give a quick count, see how many we have. Remember, we count the end one as well, all the center beads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That worked out perfectly. So our next set, well, actually we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets that are all jet. I believe that is 5, so let's check. 2, 4, 5, that is 5. And our next set will be a jet and crossing with a light blue. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 5 sets of light blue. Alright, that should be 5. Now, because the previous set also had a light blue we crossed, we are going to count the outside bead. So there's 2, 4, 5. So we have added our 5 sets. And now we need a crystal and a root beer. centers. Then we need a root beer and a crystal. Now we will finish off the row with crystal, but before we do that, let's take a quick look at our pattern. Make sure that we are where we want to be. Alright, mine looks good. I hope yours does also. Now we'll finish off our row. Now this is the last connecting bead, so that means our next set will be our last set before we do the end of the row. Now we'll take the right string or the string on the same side as our completed rows, and we will add 2 crystals to it, and then we will cross a third. And we want the string coming away from our finished row, and our next row begins with all crystals. We will add 4 crystals. Then we'll find the first one and go through it again. And our next set is crystal. So add a crystal, then cross, and then connect. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 center crystals for this next little section. Now let's count up our center beads. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have on our 8 crystal sets, And as you can see, our feet of our penguin are done. So we are actually going to no longer need any more root beer. So we are done with that color. And our next set is going to be light blue, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of light blue. We will check. Let's see, 2, 4, 5 sets of light blue. Now we need 1 light blue and cross with a jet. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of jet. Now our previous set did have a jet in it, so we will count the outside beads. 2, 4, we have our 4 sets of jet on, and now we need a jet and cross with crystal. And we will finish off the row with crystal beads. there's not quite enough string to start the next row, so I'm actually going to finish off this row. So when you come to the last 3 beads and you're going to tie off your string, what I recommend that you do is put a bead on each string and then add your last bead to one or the other, doesn't matter which one, and then you will make your first knot, then make your double over knot, bring it down, but don't pull tight, then you'll slip it inside that top bead, and then pull tight. And then we'll thread back through at least as far enough to go through 2 center beads. That's 1 center bead. Second center bead. String wrapped around itself, so I'm going to try to, there we go, and pull tight, and we cut off the excess. And that's where we are. We have gone through row 15. In the next video I will show you how to add a string when you're starting a new row. Also, we will be doing depending, when you start anew you can start at the bottom or the top, but depending on which side we start on, I will be showing you on the other side how to do a corner going to the shorter rows. So I will see you in the next video.